Hey, welcome to Function to Flourish, where our goal is that you build a better you. This week, we're going to start a new series. This series is going to be called Grief and Loss. It's going to be one that I believe will impact most of us very deeply. We need to pull away, we need to glean from these stories as we hear them. And today in studio, we have a friend of mine by the name of Kevin Brun. Really excited that he's here. I'm just so thankful that he's willing to share his story. Kevin, thanks for being here.
Thanks.
But before we get to your story today, I want to hear more about you. What I do know about you is this. Been married for 30 years.
Yep.
Father of 3 boys. Was in the Marine Corps. Worked for the VA. Worked for Harrah's. Worked for the Guard. That's where we met, was in the Guard. That's just a little bit of summation of who you are as far as what you've done. Tell me a little bit about your passion. I know that I asked you about that, and you had several of them on there, but tell me about one of them.
Yeah, and so, my passion is really seeing people succeed. I know I said a lot of stuff on that forum, but
yeah,
it's just the stuff that drops out of the gumball machine.
Yep.
But it's really success, and not necessarily mine. Mine's good too. I think we all like that. But I also think that seeing other people succeed or helping other people succeed is I don't know. I just there's no other way to describe it than it just gives you the feels, right? Like it's just amazing. Like
defines that word passion really well for you.
And it was that way with my boys, right?
Yeah.
Being there for them, giving them a challenge, seeing them do well.
Yeah.
And even like with my wife right now, seeing her just flourish and do amazing things is just like, okay.
It's like you're on top of the world.
Life's good.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's good enough. And I'm okay.
That's so cool.
So, yeah.
That is so cool. Now, the other question on there was, which I think that oftentimes we don't think about it very often, and that is what I'm proud of in my life, what I'm most proud of in my life. I think that we live in a society where we were raised in a generation to where if I said what I'm proud of, then I had too much pride and I'm arrogant. Right. But I think that we need to take time periodically just to say, what am I proud of? What have I accomplished? And how do I continue moving forward? So share with me what you're most proud of in your life.
And it's funny you said that because that's really, I say this a lot, like I'm my least favorite subject. And it's true because that's how we were raised, right? Like if you talk about stuff, you're bragging.
Yeah.
Right. And that's not a good thing. And depending on where you sit in the theologic world, that's also not a good thing to brag about yourself.
Yes.
But when we talk about things that I'm really proud of, I'm proud of my boys.
Yeah.
It's funny. I was just texting them as we were standing here, right?
Yeah.
They were like, "What do you do today, Dad?" And I'm like, "Well, you're never going to guess."
Yeah.
But I'm so proud of who they've become, right? I'm proud. I look back at my life and where I've been, the things I've done, and my dad is my hero. And I've always said that, if I could be half the man he is, I'm doing okay. And I'm kind of proud that I'm on track.
Yeah. 49%, you're almost there.
I'll take it. That's
exactly.
The end. It's above zero, right? And then, I'm really proud that my life has gotten me into a position where I can do things like this.
Yeah.
I've gone back to school. I've made my academic amends for being a terrible high school student. I'm working on finishing my amends for that.
Yeah.
Been in recovery for a while, so I've kind of made my amends for it's a life amends. But I've tried to right size all of that stuff in the past, and I think about when I look in the mirror today that Kevin, you're okay.
Yeah,
and I'm proud to be able to do that because there was a whole stretch of time where when you don't look in the mirror when you're shaving, right? Like you can't look yourself in the eye, and I've lived that, and I'm really happy that's not a part of my life today, and. I'm proud of the fact that I get to be an example for others.
Yeah, because, man, I'm telling you, that is exciting stuff. And when we come back, I mean, I know that I don't want to get weird and say I'm excited to hear about your struggles, but you just said it a moment ago. I couldn't look in the mirror when I shaved, but now you can.
Yeah.
And you wake up and you look at yourself in the mirror and go, hey, I'm doing all right. There's a period of time, there's things that happened in that chasm that generally we don't talk about.
Right.
And when we come back, man, we're going to dig into that stuff, because I really believe that we can learn from that.
Yeah.
And your past, your present, I'm super excited.
Cool. Me too.
Hey, when we come back, we're going to dig more into Kevin. We're going to lose the hats. We're going to metaphorically drop the gloves, and we're going to get talking about Kevin's story. And I really, 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 really believe it's going to have an impact on building a better you. Join us. We'll be right back.